Boris Johnson told to resign following Supreme Court defeat and become the shortest-serving Prime Minister ever.
Here's a summary of the article.
Boris Johnson's opponents lined up to call on him to resign and become the shortest-serving Prime Minister ever on Tuesday, after the UK Supreme Court ruled that his decision to suspend the UK Parliament earlier this month was illegal. The explosive verdict means that Johnson misled the Queen when he advised her to shut down Parliament. The Scottish National Party Member of Parliament Joanna Cherry, who helped bring the case against Johnson, said that the Prime Minister should now do the decent thing and resign. The Welsh First Minister Mark Drakeford said Johnson should stand down as a matter of honour. Any normal Prime Minister would, as a matter of honour, tender their resignation after such a unanimous verdict from the UK's highest court, he tweeted. Speaking to reporters ahead of the verdict on Monday, Johnson said he would not stand down and insisted he had suspended Parliament in order to set out a new programme for government. Asked whether he would resign if the court ruled against him, Johnson replied, "No," Politico reported.
This post received a score of 19,140, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What is the current record for the shortest-serving PM?
119 days.
How long's it been now?
62-ish.
To commiserate with my UK cousins, I propose that 6.2 mooches be known as 1 Boris.
Another thing to have to convert to metric SMH.
Fox News, creepy radical socialist metric system wants to change your clocks. Find out more after this car chase.
The turn in the frickin' frogs metric.
Gay, metric frogs. Dear God. Runs to buy 10 more AR-15s and fuck my cousin.
I could hear the banjos.
He 100% won't resign. He's plotted and schemed for this position for years.
He's already confirmed he won't be resigning.
Cameron confirmed he wouldn't be resigning 2 days before he resigned.
Cameron was smart enough to realise how much he screwed the pooch allowing the Brexit vote. For Bojo, screwing the pooch, and all the citizens as well, is exactly the point.
Greater than Bojo. That sounds like a special needs bear at a zoo. Can we trade? I think there's a good chance a special needs bear at the zoo would make a better PM.
He says he'll cancel Brexit, and his only demand is lower taxes on salmon imports.
Jesus Christ. This is what the world has become. I was reading the entire bear thread and still when I got to this I thought it was for almost a full 10 seconds before I realized we were still talking about bear. What a world.
To your credit, Bojo does look like he eats entire raw fish without utensils.
For some reason I read it as lower taxes and salmon imports and immediately it triggered my "he's placating the base and his rich friends" button. It's been a long day at work, let's just go with that.
Boris Johnson's opponents lined up to call on him to resign and become the shortest-serving Prime Minister ever on Tuesday, after the UK Supreme Court ruled that his decision to suspend the UK Parliament earlier this month was illegal. The explosive verdict means that Johnson misled the Queen when he advised her to shut down Parliament. It also comes at the end of a turbulent period for Johnson, who has lost multiple votes in Parliament and suffered a series of resignations from his government, including that of his own brother.
Misled the Queen implies that she had a choice in the matter and was duped. I'm sure she knew exactly why Boris wanted to prorogue Parliament, but didn't have much of option. She's practically expected to rubber stamp anything the sitting PM puts in front of her these days, and refusing would cause a much bigger drama, arguably the end of the monarchy, than just going along with it.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.